following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Red or blue?
So I believe some of you are sleeping and one of you is brooding angstily in a windowsill.
I probably wouldn't have kept watching past the point everybody got shuffled away off the street and there was nothing really left to watch.
That's when it stops.
Excellent.
No, that's when you too smartly close and lock your windows.
The beds in your rooms, tidy, neat little rooms, clearly well cared for. Dark, empty rooms with you in them are comfortable and soft. Very soft. Sink into the mattress soft. The fluffy pillow, therefore, just perhaps slightly too fluffy, as now your neck's at a weird angle. And in that position, curved like bananas, you go off into a warm, comfortable sleep, regaining any lost HP, and you have a wonderful dream, Derek.
I've got dreams.
You have a wonderful fuzzy green dream. Mists and a gentle lapping of water, and waving mists and fuzziness, and a slight feeling of existential horror creeps into you. And then you wake up. Oh, by the way, everyone has that dream.
Too bad. Well, roll out of bed. To my feet, I should say.
No, you didn't.
Get up off the floor then. Stretch. And maybe gander out the window.
It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. Somehow the city looks right when it's miserable, grey and wet. Someone is going around making sure the street lights are winking off one by one. That someone is a police officer. You see people start to emerge onto the streets. And everyone's dressed so much better than you will ever dress.
Oof. Alright, I will get dressed and I will be out to meet whoever else awakes. Or if anyone is
I
actually
had
awakened by
no
the
recollection of
proprietress.
who is where, except from my NPCs, of course. Maybe not even them.
I think Alvin was the only one on the third floor.
Nope. So me and you on third floor. We've got the only 2 window rooms. You've got Jean, Roxanne, and Nancy on the top floor.
And then me and Dex.
Derek and Dex on the second floor. Derek at the front, Dex at the back.
I'm going to just get up, or Roxanne will get up and just do some push-ups. For like 5-10 minutes and then
Go out and get ready to go.
you get ready to go, yeah.
Excellent, 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 excellent. I am very pleased with all of your busy work. Alvin, how are you?
Pretty good. Alvin's going to go to in his room. He will pick out a broom or cleaning supply and walk over to wherever is under Roxanne's room and quiet up there, you damn kids!
I know that's you, Alvin.
Damn it!
So what exact noise do you think boobs hitting the ground floor over and over makes?
Because she's 1! Mississippi! 2! Mississippi! 3! You know.
9, 20, 21,
4,000!
35.
Do math all over again. Damn it. Playing number way.
Good, good, good. So, I have no restrictions on your morning activities, so you can be as antisocial as you want.
Perfect. Well, I mean, after doing that, I was going to go down to the main foyer and hope that the others would start gathering there, but
You would encounter a wild Derek.
oh, well, Derek has appeared.
Morning.
Morning, Derek. Seen many of the others this morning yet?
No one so far. Thought I heard Alvin yelling out.
Yep.
Alvin's going to start just patrol the hotel, go down and have a look at the outside of everyone's room before or after they go out to make sure there's no damage on the exterior of the doors.
Well, with all the violent thrashing and smashing you heard during the night?
No, we were told there were the murders.
But not in the hotel. There's never been any in the hotel.
Look, when somebody says something doesn't happen, it's just like, oh yeah, sure.
That's what either has happened or it's about to
Why
happen.
Beautiful women never come into my room at night.
Why would the proprietor of the hotel lie about there being no murders in there? What would he have to gain?
I mean, I've seen those old things where like the villagers are like, "Hi, welcome to town." Then the thing goes down, and all the villagers are like, "Arr, pitchforks, kill the outsider."
Oh, get
Alvin
up.
appears to be doing something to your door when you come out.
Yay! Hello. I was just making sure your door hadn't been like, you know, creepy guys trying to get in from the outside. Like, I know how that sounds. I do know how that sounds, but I wasn't trying to get in your room. Also, I would have done it night. Had that been my objective.
Oh, good morning, both of you. Bit of an early start, is it?
Well, yeah, pretty much. We gotta... When do the government offices open in town?
Who could say?
Oh, right. Clock. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Do you want any breakfast?
Oh, definitely.
I'll have some sent up immediately. Good day, Mr. Clay.
I would head to the bathroom. Into the showers, and then after that down to the bathroom.
Those are the same room.
It's the only one.
Those are the same room.
I thought there was a bathroom. There's an outhouse at the back, and there's a shower, bathroom on.
You want a toilet? Because the shower and the bathroom is the same room.
Yeah. Then toilet out back.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Right.
Use an American term, bathroom.
So,
Right. I get you, because we are set in America. And everything's American, so that's why when you say, did I bring a torch, I'll be like, yes, you have a burning branch there, because otherwise it's flashlight.
no aluminium here.
Yeah, with your rigorous checks and rolls, you don't find any noticeable marks on anyone's doors that are recent.
I'm going to go check on decks.
Okay. You go down to the second floor, down at the back of the hotel.
Knock knock, princess. You sleep well?
Your door swings open as you knock on it, just like it wasn't really closed properly. Just
Okay, if you're trying to scare me, this is not the time.
come in, Alvin. Dix is like lotus position on the middle of his bed. Well, I say on the middle of his bed, but it's sort of sinking into the bed. So he looks more like a cup noodle lotus position.
Okay, that's cute. Breakfast is being sent up to us.
That's nice. I would like some breakfast.
That's cool. It also doesn't look like the hotel has been invaded by ooky spooky locals.
I think we'd have noticed.
Yeah. Who did respect the curfew last night?
Well, you've got to respect the curfew, Alvin. Otherwise, Roxanne will be mad at us.
Fair point. Yeah. So, we encountered the guy running the hotel and said we'd want breakfast and have it sent up. So
What was his name again?
I did not pay him enough attention.
Wilcox.
No, that's the
Well,
police
so-
officer.
Oh, sorry. Well, it was. There's a police officer. He's right there.
I take it Roxanne wants us up and about and ready to go.
I haven't seen her, but I would assume that just knowing
Well, you
her.
can't hear the noise of her tits hitting the ground over and over again.
Not specific. I did hear her roll out of bed and feel a clap on the ground, and it was like creak creak wooden hotel. Either I assume bad things, or it's her.
You think while we're away she wouldn't do those push-ups where you go in between each one, just out of courtesy.
Weirdly.
There we go. Named after everyone's least favourite Paul.
Weirdly Praxford.
Never did get an opportunity to do yeah, your breakfast might be coming up, might be not. Glad you survived the night. Peace.
I don't know. Wait, what? That's not an option? What? Hey, come back that oven! Alvin's going down the hallway and his dick's just appears in front of him. Hang on, that's an option. Like not doing that.
We're completely out of our element, and now I'm talking to thin air that other people can't see.
Yeah,
Are you doing
sounds like
that?
the problem of a man who walked away from a conversation.
I'm not doing the body plant thing, so come on down and have yourself a nice steak. Walk through him.
Does that mean we just did it? I'm alright with that. I thought breakfast was being sent up. Why would I come down for it? Nah. See, this is fine because you can still hear me. No one else can see it, and it doesn't work the other way around. You think I'd stop it? In fact, it's more of it to make it sound like I'm getting better.
By elven logic, if I run into the guy, I can take the breakfast up myself.
Bonnie and Derek is already in the shower, so you two share a shower.
So it was second floor.
We're almost there.
Third.
You on the second floor? I thought you were on the third floor.
No, I was
Okay, Derek's in the shower, which means water pressure is low,
Take it.
but it is warm. On every floor, well, up to 4 anyway. Meanwhile,
Goes
there's a
higher than
vent.
4. It's an unusual thing to say then.
Just don't pipe hot water
Roxanne
up onto
finishes
the
her
roof.
exercise and leaves her room.
But retrieving the stone off the door handle, then yes. Yeah.
What stone would that be?
Oh, so it's not on the door handle anymore.
No, it fell off when you hit the ground.
Okay,
You hit
sure.
the floor.
Then I'll just put it back in the pebble sack. And
It's called Bane Man.
oh god. And then I'll head outside.
Roxanne could be a problem. No problem! I'll make sure I get her pebbles! It's a commercial for breakfast cereal. Fruity Pebbles. You weren't alive for it.
No.
I'm gonna take all my stuff with me because I don't know if we're staying here anymore.
Okay, you
Yeah.
take all of your stuff, you gather everything up, and you put it back in the bag or whatever it is you're carrying your stuff in,
Stuff bag.
and you pick it up and you carry it out. Everything's in there. Absolutely everything is
Everything
there.
of mine is
Everything
in there. I said.
everything of yours, you just scoop it all on in there. Whatever you had unpacked, and it's all in there. You take it up, you wrap it up, and you put it in the thing. You swing it over your shoulder, and you head out the door. You're done. You've got the whole thing. Everything in that bag is now with you. Okay, you head down. You meet him, and eventually him, and eventually Dex. Bonnie's nowhere. Maybe she's dead. Maybe Bonnie's just like, ever since I've not been in the vault, I've really been enjoying not having 5-minute ration showers.
Here's an insane.
Who?
An insane.
Or Jennifer?
I'm asking one at a time, so
Okay.
because they weren't there.
Okay, give me a roll.
Do I add anything to it? I just rolled a 5.
Just roll.
Yeah.
You think she said something about having a room on the top floor?
Yes, she did. She was insane. That was me. Okay. Oh well. I'll go see what's keeping Nancy
And Bonnie
and
Jennifer.
probably Jennifer.
The women, they're taking forever to get ready. Hey,
Does sound right.
Hey,
Who's when I go up the stairs? Whose room is closer out of Jennifer's and
Jennifer's, I guess.
going to knock on the door?
Yes. Who is it?
It's Roxanne.
Oh, you may come in.
Open the door.
She's getting ready in front of the mirror.
No, you really should lock your door.
It was locked
But I just opened it.
because I unlocked it when I got up.
You're right there in your hand.
Got some knots, and my travel brush isn't as good as my home brush.
Oh.
Shit like this makes me angry.
Did you
I
want me
really
to
should
brush
just
your
use
hair?
my home brush. No, I've got it. Thank you, Roxanne.
What?
Never brushes my hair.
Well, don't you have an Anne to do it at home?
You know about Anne. You're not some kind of fake.
Why would it be fake? Fake
Right,
what,
because
man?
by this point, swap your perceptions with something else girl is in town.
Touche.
You said to.
Anyway, the others are downstairs. So
Right,
we get-
right. That's right. I keep forgetting. We've got military girl. We've got to get going before the sun's woken up.
Hey, don't you want to find your boyfriend?
Yeah?
We've also got this thing to open now that we're here.
Ooh, that briefcase.
Well, this envelope. Or is it a hose?
It's like a case.
This.
There is an envelope. Don't worry.
Okay.
So it's like several envelopes. All the envelopes you could want. You're going to open that briefcase and it's going to be like, Jesus fuck, just give Harry Potter the letter.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
go.
want to know where the Amazon rainforest went? Harry fucking Potter.
I'm gonna go see if Nancy's ready.
I bet. No, Roxanne, have fun.
Well. Go. next door.
Meanwhile, downstairs, breakfast. breakfast. Oh, there's so many more of you.
Yes.
I'll get some more. See?
Thank you.
Sorry.
There we go.
I don't know if that was that broiler that was having issues for a moment here.
On that note, actually, because I know people are having showers now and using the system, I'll do a walk of the first floor and then listen out for that noise.
You can hear like a rattle and a regular clanging.
Do I think, with a check, of course, maybe a suitable mechanics check or something, that I might be able to figure out if it's like a normal boiler walk noise. Maybe something like wrong.
Sure, you go right the fuck ahead.
17?
It sounds like the boiler is balked. Yeah.
I'll come back. That boiler is definitely shot.
Ooh, and we will be like spreading, pouring tea.
Bonnie arrives. She would have easily been done pooping by now.
Welcome back, Bunny. Horrified by the state of the outhouse? I didn't even dare check.
It's a little wooden seat with a hole cut in it. Or rather, two boards with a half hole in each put it together. And then it's a dark, smelly hole.
Reading about it is definitely different than living it.
No, especially, I mean, your environment was basically sterile, classic 60s, going to government facility to... Oh, and yeah, that's going to be a culture shock. Tea?
Yes. Thank you.
Eventually more toast and, like, waffles arrive.
Thank you very much. Please, if there's any additional charge, we're...
It's all part of the service, of course.
Oh,
Expect us to do anything immoral.
while my friends here are finishing their breakfast, mind showing me that boiler? You said it was in the basement?
Certainly. Follow me.
So now, while I'm following him, I'm going to try mentally shouting to Dex to get his attention. I know it could be difficult, but maybe still functional. Hey, Dex,
Yeah.
can you send a message to Alpha for me?
I am right beside him. I can just
Right,
tell him.
pull
right
that. I'm distracting the proprietor. I tried to find the register last night to see about those names he mentioned, the new people from out of town. I couldn't find it. While I've got him pinned down, maybe you guys could...
I'll let Alvin know
around.
that you want him to snoop around while the proprietor's away instead of having his breakfast.
Nancine could be useful too.
I'm sure she could. Did you hear that, Alvin?
What?
Derek wants you to snoop around while he's distracting the proprietor.
That seems highly impolite.
I know. Alright, Roxanne, you arrive at the top floor.
Again? Or was Jim, I thought Jim was on the top floor. So, either way, I'll knock on
For some reason you went down, back up again. Didn't know where Nancine's room was.
Yeah, didn't know where it was. Knock on the door. Mm-hmm. You in there? Mm-hmm. I can't understand what you're saying. Are you... Can I come in? What?
Could have been a yes.
I'm going to open the door. Because I cannot understand what she's saying.
And even if you did, just open the door anyway.
Okay, you
For all I know, she's sunk into that bed and can't get out. There could be this hand going like... out of the centre of it.
Okay, yeah, you just open the door and brazenly walk right in. Like
Sure.
you own the place.
Sure, why not?
So she's sitting in front of the dresser thing with like a big elastic tube around her arm and a needle. With like the other end of her tube.
Okay.
What did she just...
She shot your face with sticky web.
So I can't see,
Yes. Now they can converse.
Rip off.
Little kit is being closed.
Something you want to tell me?
Something you want to apologize for.
I couldn't understand what you were saying, so I was worried that you had a gag in your mouth or something. So I came in to make sure you were okay. It sounded like you were tied to a chair with something in your mouth or something, and you were like needed help.
Then why are you smiling?
Well, that's the player character.
Oh. Anyway,
Apologies if I interrupted your privacy, but do you mind if I ask what that was?
it is.
Then you need it. I mean, if you
She looks away, clearly embarrassed.
look, I won't mention it if you don't want me to.
Good.
Anyone else?
But
Apologies,
why did you come, Roxanne?
because we're getting ready to, I suppose, start the mission here.
Grab her bag. Now we get ready.
Sorry. Back out and close the doors.
Right, so... Every time.
And then I'll go looking for Bonbon, because Bonbon wasn't there when I was last down there.
Bonnie's room is empty, the door open. Her things lying around in disarray.
Bonnie? Bonnie?
Unless she took them with her.
I didn't say that.
Okay, then her things are lying around, like
Because I was
just
told I
laid
was-
out.
I was
Like she was
told-
in the middle of things.
So I was told I was going to go have breakfast delivered to me.
Yes.
So I left my stuff there.
Alvin interrupted that.
Yes, so that's why I'm interrupted.
I'm going to look for evidence.
Okay. There's plenty of evidence
Assuming
that Bonbon
that
is a person
Bonbon's
who might
been
have been here.
kidnapped.
That is not currently. The lack of Bonbon is a good piece of evidence.
So, investigation is 27.
Definitely evidence that Bonnie was here.
Any signs of a struggle? Or?
None.
I left willingly.
She left willingly. Boy,
But left her stuff behind.
yes. So in a hurry? Perhaps urgently.
She would have only left willingly with someone she knows.
Is the key to her room there anywhere?
No.
It's like you walked out.
So she left her door open and unlocked.
Yes, clearly.
I'm going to race downstairs.
Okay, there she is.
There you are, Bonbon. I was worried. your stuff is just, your door's just open up there and your stuff's just everywhere. I thought you were taking or something.
And Alvin is literally walking around the room checking behind everything and looking at all of the...
I found her, Alvin.
Oh, right, that's what we were looking for. How's your tea, Bonnie?
It's fine, Alvin. You gave it to me.
Oh, yeah, but obviously we lost you when we're looking for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Carmen's
thank God
nerves,
you're
he
here
made me tea.
finding her.
Yeah, where's Derek?
He's gone off to do that boiler thing he said he was going to do.
So to go downstairs with the proprietor of the building
Yes, it's just down these stairs here.
alone.
Derek follows the lantern-bearing man down into the dark, stone, slightly damp stairway. At the bottom is a heavy oak door with thick iron straps. He fumbles with a keyring and slots the key into the thick padlock, twisting it until it clicks. Bring it off. They're doing the same with the 4 other padlocks. He had to install a number of locks. Well, you know.
Not
Push the heavy door open with obvious effort.
It's not every day you see such a well-made door.
Quite necessary.
I'm sure.
Now, just come in here. He
course.
totters into the darkness, raising up the lantern, which is the only source of light you can see.
Stay close to him because he's the only source of light.
You'll want to keep very close and not go wandering off.
Of course, we don't want to get lost.
No. Here's the boiler. Derek is confronted with the octopodian sight of a many-piped, obviously modified over time, ancient boiler.
Wow.
Who knows what it was originally for? But it wasn't heating a building, you can be sure of that.
Henry.
We don't know that.
Well, I think we do.
He told us.
Alright, let's not bother with Mood then.
No, Derek doesn't know what Henry stuff is anyway. That is an impressive machine.
It'd be more impressive if it worked.
It looks like it's been sort of jury-rigged with something else. That might be the source of the problem. Let me figure out how I can get this thing cracked down. Everyone should have finished having their showers by now.
Yes. Showers, of course.
Well, it
Stop
was
having
making
fun.
noise, so it's obviously running, right?
We were getting hot water.
Not much.
Yeah. And pressure probably would be a problem with the system. Just going to roll.
Just a question for the atmosphere. So it's not giving off light? No light is escaping from the boiler?
No. Well, unless he opens a panel. Because obviously, underneath, there'll be fire.
Yes.
But at the moment, no light is coming out of it unless you, open up a thing.
Well, proper sealed. With a 23, I'll start having a cursory poke around and see what can be done. If I have to kill the fire and let it cool down a bit, we'll have to do that.
Okay. Meanwhile, everyone else.
No, Alvin is now legitimately going through the opening lobby room and searching through everything. With a perception of 22.
You don't find the guest register anywhere out and open. There is a safe under the thing, and there's a door leading out back to what you presume is the room or quarters of the operating staff.
That's where they keep all their secrets. What are you doing, Alvin?
Bonnie checks for cameras. A habit she's gotten into.
Have now.
Derek has tasked me with a thing, but okay. Anyone familiar with hotels and things? Do they usually keep the registry? Does that get locked up?
It's normally on the front desk, isn't it?
Yeah, but usually it just sits on it, right?
Yeah.
Why is this one missing?
Maybe they took it away for maintenance. Or maybe there's something in it they don't want us to see.
Oh, you had to push that button, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Payback for, earlier.
Well, look, I don't really want to go far safe breaking and stuff at the moment, shitting where you live. And we might be staying here a couple of days.
Of course. It's Jennifer.
She's already opened it.
I'm going to make a
She was just about to.
I'm going to make a memory check on something.
Oh god, here we go.
That's probably not
No,
enough.
Zooty was not a founding father. Fuck.
No, probably not enough.
Well, then he
Roll the
was.
6.
Alright then, whatever you say.
Well, the memory check was for when I signed the register. When Roxanne signed it, was at the top of the page, blank page, first name on the list.
We weren't allowed to remember that.
No, you're not allowed to remember that. You didn't remember that at all.
We didn't specifically.
6? Nah.
Okay. Having walked the hotel, is there even enough rooms in the hotel unused that the other crew could fit into this hotel?
Presuming that there are only 4 members of the other crew, yeah. Fuck, even if there was 5, yeah.
It's 5
Yeah.
that we know of.
If their crew is the same size as yours, 2 of them would have to share. And no one would be that scandalous.
I mean, they could have brought caterers. With handlers. I wonder how many caterers they have. Probably less than us, nerd.
They had one up until a week ago.
Do you remember that our Keishas
Are the exceptions.
record holders for
Our caterers are the
Staying.
best caterers.
The finest caterers. The most
biggest
with the
hand.
biggest hands, like me. People always say that. Anyway. Eventually Derek fixes the boiler
Yeah, if that's that.
and comes back upstairs while you guys are all breaking into things looking guilty.
No. We're all back and round and having a tea party.
Oh dear, I've neglected you all. I forgot to bring out the syrup.
Oh man, there was syrup.
Well, I love syrup.
Come out another 10 minutes later with another stack of waffles and syrup. There we go.
Oh, come on, Derek. You mostly missed out on the other two.
Dex gets a big fork and just goes with all of them.
It's like Dexy was here.
And then they're still there.
You got me.
Good try.
I will take some of the stack and a bunch of syrup.
Did the proprietor seem to notice what he did?
No, it's not illusions. I'm putting these thoughts in your head.
Good reminder that there's somebody else here who can do simpler things.
I'm sorry, what? Proprietor has not left.
Does Roxanne realise that Jared was talking in her head?
Well,
Never opened his mouth.
Well then, the sentence would seem on the seconder, I guess.
Well, actually, when he does that, if you recall, he does make it look like he's talking because it weirds people out when they don't see the lip flaps. So maybe she wouldn't recognise that at all. Well, thank you very much for fixing up that boiler. It sounds a lot better now.
yeah. I can't guarantee it's 100% fixed. It's a very strange machine.
Nonetheless, it seems only fair that I reduce your room rate.
Thank you very
As we
much.
agreed.
Of course. You're welcome.
Speaking of which, sir, we will probably make arrangements later for how long we intend to stay after we've spoken to the local government office.
Oh, that's fine. Plenty of room. Always welcome at the Hangman.
You perhaps talk with anyone else? Has the other group arrived yet?
Other group?
There was another group of government officials coming here.
So many government officials. Wow. One can only wonder what... No,
Well,
certainly not to this hotel. I'd suggest checking one of the others, though.
well, you know how it is, bureaucracy. We
Certainly.
we do our work, they check our work.
Certainly. It does seem all of those federal taxes do go to a nothing.
Yep.
Seems that way.
$5,000 for a hammer, $7,000 for a toilet seat.
So much?
That's the running joke.